AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. We got spoiled, y'all. We got spoiled, y'all. Good afternoon. Wow. Big fan Pettis. What's popping, my brother? Can you hear me? How was my visual? How is my audio? Give me 100. Give me a thumbs up. Before I go into my game 3 reaction, NBA Finals, Knicks versus Spurs, in the Garden. How is the audio? How is the visual? Ay, 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 ay. Barney Rubble, we might be in trouble. $27, A1, appreciate it. Marlunk, if that's how you pronounce it. What up, y'all? Your guy AllBall is in the building. Last night was a zoo. Big shout out JR early with the super chat. JR, thank you for your $4.99. All I'm going to say is this. They want to play dirty. Don't start crying when Brunson starts selling contact and flopping all over the place. Knicks in 5. Hey, JR, man. Wow. Wow. Wonder Woman in the building. What up, Wonder Woman? The youngest in charge. What up, Brooklyn Drews? What's happening? We in the finals, y'all. We have a series, right? This is why the Spurs is in the finals, right? So, you know, we swept Philly. We swept Cleveland. We should have swept Atlanta. And we got greedy, right? We got spoiled. It's a series, y'all. It's a series. Y'all know me. I want to complain and cry about the referees. We got to knock down shots. I'm sorry. We're going to talk about game 3, y'all. The loss to the Spurs. Tough loss, bad loss. We're going to discuss how we reverted right back into bad habits. Brunson going nut, one man, one band, one sound. For one game, Mikal Bridges turned back into Todd Bridges. Again, the bench, terrible. I got the stats. I'm going to read them off. We are going to discuss what went wrong last night. We totally went away from what got us here. Mo, what up, Mo? John Q, what up, baby? Chat. Barney Rubble. We might, slim chance, be in trouble. Tomorrow night is a must win. But let's break it down. Big shout out to the chat. Big shout out to Fabian and Flea holding it down last night. Like I said, I'll give y'all about 2 to 3 minutes of just the experience. My first time being in the NBA Finals. Just how it went, how crazy it was in there. I don't know what the hell Kendrick Perkins is talking about. Love Kendrick Perkins, but he just tries to go viral, talking about it was overrated. No, it wasn't. It was insane in there. I mean, what do you expect? We lost. If we won, that building would have erupted. But last night was monumental. Last night was historic. And I break down a little bit, just piece by piece, just gearing up and getting ready for it. But tough loss last night. Hope everybody's doing great this afternoon. Hope everybody's having a great afternoon, a great Tuesday. Y'all see the Cash App up there, ABTV3. Y'all see the Cash App, ABTV3. Y'all see the Instagram channel, AllBall TV 3_. Hit that like button, y'all. Share, like, subscribe. Hit that like button. Become a member. So, yesterday afternoon, about 1-ish, I get the text. AllBall. You going to the NBA Finals. I ain't believe it. I said, I got to see the ticket. I'm going to say it again. I get the text live during our live yesterday in the afternoon with Fabian. That's why I kept jumping on and off the screen. So I just want to give y'all the build up. So I get the text. Yo, AllBall, what you doing? Nothing. Going live, gearing up for the NBA Finals. The next text was, you going, Ninja? What? Yeah. How can you talk about something and not witness it and not be there? I said, what? Came through again. You going to the NBA Finals. Get ready. Not a problem, right? So I don't realize how serious it is as far as security and just the president, all that. Like, I'm being honest, y'all. I'm oblivious to things. All I care about is Knicks, right? Of course, my family. But all I worry about is the chat Knicks. What goes on in that world, I don't pay it no mind. So something said, man, just leave out the house early. I got downtown about 5:15. Insane down there. They had it blocked off because I'm not going to drive. You wasting your time driving. I gets on the train. I gets off 34th Street. They got all the exits blocked off. Dogs, Secret Service, all that is in the train station. You can't even get out the staircase. It just so happened one guy, he must have didn't know no better. I seen some people talking to him, so I showed them my ticket. He let me go up. Beautiful. You know, on 34th Street, you can go right up into Madison Square Garden. So as I'm walking up the steps, you have security trying to stop people. But I already, listen, I'm from New York. Y'all know we slick. Slid right by them dudes, right? So boom, I get there. A young lady that works for Image, she like, yo, y'all don't supposed to be here. Miss, I'm already here. What you talking about? I can't go back down. So she like, go over there and just wait. Boom. I went to the side. Now they have us in front of the garden, right? Gated up. I'm right in the front. Luckily, I got there that early because after about 6 o'clock, insane. Insane. I'm talking about nuts to the point where they was forced to let us in at 6:30. They usually let, general public in about an hour before the game. They let us in at 6:30. So, boom, we go in there. Yo, man, just beautiful in there. To the point where I didn't record or take much pictures because I just wanted to be in the moment, y'all. Some of this stuff, you got to put the phone down. So I just, it was insane. It was insane. The energy in the building was crazy. I never seen nothing like it. The celebrities, too many fake celebrities. We know the real ones, y'all. Too many of y'all popping out giving us bad juju. Khaled, Hove, President. Too many fake celebrities giving us bad juju. Y'all wasn't with us shooting in the gym. We know the thorough celebrities. Tracy Morgan, Tina Fey, Ben Stiller, Fat Joe, Jada Kiss, my guy from the movie Dune. We know the real celebrities. Larry, come on, man. Bad juju. Make a long story short, the energy in the building was crazy. I never experienced nothing like that. Like, it was insane. A lot of Knicks fans. Yo, man, people, they really love the Knicks. I mean, we love our city. Big shout out, Sam I Am. Good to see you, Sam I Am. Nostalgic Nick, what up? Reek Gotti, what up? Tiger Girl in the building. Sam I Am, I hope that ankle is doing better, my brother. Get well soon. Chat, before I go into my Game 3 reaction, I'm just giving y'all just the experience, man. It was insane in there. I've never witnessed nothing like that. The energy in that building was crazy. Security was on high alert. High alert. It was a little too much, right? Mike T, what up, Mike T? John Smith, I see you. Ow, I see you. Is it ow or ooh-wee? Either one. What up, baby? Big shout out to the members. Chat, what up? So, like I said, I'm in the building and I'm just soaking it all in, y'all. I know I could have gave y'all more footage, but listen, man, yo, it was insane. My first time in the NBA Finals with my team, yo, man, the moment was nuts. Like I said, the celebrities was insane. The media, crazy. All the media was there. Oh, yo, it was nuts in there, right? So the energy in the building was just beautiful. It was amazing. Building was on fire. The city was on fire. I hope everybody's doing okay. I seen the watch party at Bryant Park. People started getting crazy. Flea, what up, Flea? People started getting crazy. I seen some physical things happen. They said about 20 people got arrested. Hope everybody's doing well. We can't let a few bad apples ruin what we started. It's been a great run for the city. The watch parties are great. We can't let a few bad apples ruin what we put together as a city, right? But I hope everybody's doing well. If you have family members or friends that was there, hope everybody's doing okay. We do not condone violence, especially on AllBall TV. Knicks Rehab, we do not condone violence at all, right? So we pray everybody's okay. Knicks fans, let Spurs fans represent their team. I see Knicks fans chasing people and being physical with people that had on Spurs jerseys. Come on, man. Can't be like that. Can't be like that. We are not animals. We are human beings, y'all. Let Spurs fans celebrate and root for their team. You can't do that. No, they're going to take this away from us. Hear what I'm saying? They are going to take this away from us. Y'all are taken away from the moment. Yes, Mo, y'all are taken away from the moment. You cannot allow what y'all are doing to take away from what the Knicks are doing for the city. There should be no violence. There's men, women, children outside. Older women, older men, younger kids. You cannot do that. There's nowhere in the world a person should not be able to wear their Spurs jersey, even if they're trolling. No, you can shout at a person. You can yell at a person. You cannot put your hands and get physical with no one. No, we don't condone that. We are better than that, y'all. We are better than that. Come on. It's no reason for that. So I just want to say, hope everybody's doing okay. Hope, everybody's well. In New York City, for the people that are out there representing, don't allow this to happen. We need to patrol ourselves. Do not let the president and the police in the city of New York take away our joy. We've been through enough already, y'all. Y'all know what we've been through as a city. This is the happiest we've ever been. It's a sport, y'all. It's basketball. Y'all know what happens after the Knicks win or lose? We all go back home. It's a sport, y'all. I love this sport. I'm in love with this sport. But we cannot make it have us act like animals. Because what happens when they take away all watch parties? Then what? Thank you, Mr. Finesse. Life goes on. Come on. Come on. So the real fans, we got to start patrolling the fake fans. Seriously. A lot of y'all are just out there for content. Okay, fine. But don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt nobody. We better than that. Especially as people and as a city. So I just hope we get this thing under control and just keep it to where you can watch the game and enjoy the game and not worry about getting injured or being hurt. So, excuse me, I know I got bad allergies. So I just hope everybody's doing okay out there, doing well, and please be safe. Now let's get back to the Game 3 reaction. Your boy AllBall was in the building. Yeah, I was in the building, y'all. Y'all see it. Go to my Instagram, AllBall TV host. Go to the Instagram channel, AllBall TV 3_. Your boy was in the building. The energy was electric. Electric, especially when they brought out the plays, the way they booed Wemby, the way they cheered on our Knicks. Trump was in the building, had him in a bulletproof case. Listen, they showed him on the screen. Everybody boo. Y'all know how that go. But let's get to the game 3 reactions, y'all. Our Knicks. Before I get to the reason why we lost, chat, I need y'all help. What do y'all think happened? Because y'all might not agree with me. Y'all know me. I'm going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Was the lights too bright for us in our own building? Oh, yeah, y'all see the shirt in the building. I'm going to ask again. Was the lights too bright for our Knicks in our own building? We going to get to Jalen Brunson and Mikal / Todd Bridges last night. Deuce. Cat. We going to get to all of them. But let's talk about our Knicks. Last night, the lights was too bright. For some reason, they played nervous. They looked nervous. And they let the San Antonio Spurs bully them. You got to give kudos to the Spurs. We're going to talk about the referees. But you have to give kudos to the Spurs. They came out. They didn't allow the lights to be too bright. They kicked out you know what. Big shout out to Sam I Am, Detroit in the building. Thank you for your $9.99. AllBall TV is straight class, humbleness with pride. This is why AllBall TV is a movement. Attending the finals game in Madison Square Garden is a life dream for most. Thanks for living in the moment. Hey, Sam I Am, appreciate it, my brother, and thank y'all for allowing me to express and explain to y'all that experiment. It was like no other. I always said in my lifetime, I just need to go to one Knicks finals game, and I'm fine. And last night was amazing. Sam I Am, appreciate it. Big shout out Detroit in the building. So, yeah, getting back, you got to give props to the Spurs, y'all. You have to. That building was on fire. And the Spurs didn't crumble. They didn't show their inexperience. I'm going to say it again. Excuse me. I'm going to say it again. We're going to get the one man, one band, one sound, y'all. But let's get the Spurs out the way. Because what we're not going to do on Knicks Rehab, we're not going to disrespect when you deserve respect, if that made any sense. The Spurs deserve respect last night. That team is young. They have a rookie over there. Wemby is a third-year player. They have guys over there that's been in the league only 4 or 5 years. They're not getting no consistent great play from their veterans. Harrison Barnes, De'Aaron Fox. Their bench is trash. And they came out last night and kicked our butts. I'm a diehard Knicks fan. You think I want to say that? But this is why y'all love us, because we real and authentic. You got to give credit to the Spurs. I'm sorry, Mo. They punked us in our own building. That's just what it is. They were physical. They outplayed us. Those guards went right at everybody. Castle 18 in the first half. Champagny, the guard play just said, bunk it. I'm going at y'all. And we had no answer. We couldn't get no stops. Wemby is going to be Wemby. He's an alien. I expect that from him. He's not going to have 3 bad games in a row. He's just not. But you got to give credit to that coaching staff. You got to give credit to the Spurs. This is why they are in the NBA Finals. This is the NBA Finals, y'all. I know we've been used to sweeping teams. We won 13 in a row. We're spoiled now. I get it, right? We're spoiled. But this is why that team is in the NBA Finals. And this is why yesterday on Live in the Afternoon with Fabian, and I'm pretty sure Flea and Fabian, they talked about it last night. This is why Game 3 is very important. This is why you have to finish your food. You have to. You have to. We had many opportunities to win that game last night. Many, and we didn't. Guys got to knock down shots. The Spurs played a hell of a game plan last night. I'm sorry, they just did. They said we're going to be physical, and we ain't going for it. We're going to go through Wemby, and that's the dangerous part. Normally, the Spurs and those guards, they forget about Wemby and do their own thing. They got Wemby heavily involved, and the results was a W. Now, let's get to our Knicks. I know what y'all waiting for. Let's get to it. Our Knicks last night, we took that game for granted. We didn't play well. So think about this, right? Think about this, y'all. We lost by 4 points, 111, 115, right? Think about this. This is the ball game. The referees was horrendous, right? The referees horrendous. We didn't get any calls. Granted, we only lost by 4. I'm going to say it again. This is why we're going to win this series. I'm going to explain why we're going to win this series. Because I picked the Knicks in 6, right? Referees was horrendous. Brunson didn't play well. I don't care what his stats said. Brunson had 30. He didn't play well. Cat didn't play well. And we only lost by 4 points. Now, what got us here, y'all? Think about what got us to the NBA Finals. Think about what made us a championship contending team. Think about why we look so dominating and why we won 13 games in a row. I want to see y'all explain why. Here's my reason why. Mikal Bridges turned back into Mikal Bridges. What have I always been saying? When Mikal Bridges scores 16 or more and he's aggressive, we win. When our bench gives us 25, 30 plus points, we win. Check this out, y'all. Score was 111, 115. We only lost by 4. Mikal Bridges last night, 29 minutes, 2 points. Only 5 field goal attempts. Now, I'm going to give you the bench. Deuce McBride, 0. Clarkson, 10. Alvarado, 4. Shamit, 3. Mitchell Robinson, 5. That's 10, 14. That's only 22 points from the bench. Right? Big shout out. I do not know how to say that. Z Corpa Alpha. I hope I said that right. Z Corpa Alpha. Z Corp Alpha. Thank you for your 1999. Spurs have already won mentally. Championship ring. Hey, I respect it. Z Corpa Alpha. Z Corp Alpha. Listen, last night they won mentally. Not for the series. Nah, I'm not going for that. But big shout out for you. Thank you for your 1999. Our bench went from scoring 30 plus to 22 points. Mikal Bridges went from scoring 14 to 20 points to 2 points. That was the game last night. I keep telling y'all, I don't care if Cat has a good game, Brunson has a good game. I don't care about none of that. Play winning style basketball and win the game. OG Anunoby had it going last night, and we went away from that. We're going to get the Brunson, y'all. We don't duck. Listen, we don't duck Brunson smoke over here. Relax. We do not duck Brunson smoke over here. He's going to get the smoke. But I'm just trying to break down why we're going to win this series and be champions. The referee's horrendous. Horrendous. Our bench, terrible. Mikal Bridges, terrible. Cat, terrible. Josh Hart, ball hog last night. Went right back to one man, one band, one sound. Yet we only lost by 4, y'all. By 4. You don't think Mike Brown is going to make adjustments? You don't think this team is going to look at the tape and make adjustments? You don't think Rick Brunson is going to talk to his son about last night? Nostalgic Nick, we're going to get to Josh Hart. 16 points. Hit some big threes. But yeah, I agree. Where's he at on the rebounds, defense, but I'm going to say it again. Y'all don't think after game 3 last night, Mike Brown and Rick Brunson isn't going to make adjustments? We went away from what got us here, running the offense through Cat. Last night, Jalen Brunson played for the MVP. He didn't play to win the basketball game. I'm going to say it again. I said this to a fan last night, right? I said this to a fan last night. As the game was going on, I said, Jalen Brunson is playing to win MVP. He's not playing to win the basketball game. He went right back to one man, one band, one sound. And as I'm watching the game in real time, I'm going, bro, what are you doing? We ended the first half beautiful. I said, oh, yeah, we settled in. The nerves calmed down. We got this. And Brunson just did what Brunson does at times. Love Brunson. I'm a Brunson stan. But we have to call it how it is. He needs to get out of his head Becky Hammond and Draymond Green. Forget about hero ball, bro. Listen, we love you already. You're the king of New York. We don't care. This is coming from Knicks Rehab AllBall TV. If Brunson ever sees this, we don't care if you get Finals MVP, bro. We love you already. What you did for the team, for the city, you will forever be cemented. You bring us a championship, you'll be beloved forever. We don't care who wins the Finals MVP, bro. Play the right style of basketball, run the offense through Cat, and let's win a championship. That's all that matters. Last night, I told a fan, because I'm a fan as well, they said, wow, I didn't realize that. I said, yo, bruh, he's playing, he's in his own head. And this is why Mike Brown, guys like we have 3 players you have to say from themselves. It's Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Karl Anthony Towns. When Jalen Brunson starts going one man, one band, one sound, you have to pull him. When Josh Hart starts just doing bonehead plays, turning the ball over, you have to pull him. When Cat starts committing the silly fouls, you have to pull him. I was telling guys in the garden last night when they was reviewing plays, I said, yo, they going to call Cat for a foul. He's grabbing his arm. Jalen Brunson has to get out of his own way. Get out of your own head, bro. Don't worry about what Becky Hammond, Draymond Green, and anybody else says. Win the ball game. Let me explain something to you, Jalen Brunson. You can win MVP, or you can average 10 points and 12 assists and win the championship. We are going to love you the same. Chat, am I right or am I wrong? I'm going to say it again. Jalen Brunson, big body. You can average 30 plus and win the MVP. You can win the Finals MVP, or you can average 10 to 15 points, 8 to 12 assists. We are going to love you the same, bro. Win the championship. That's it. We don't care about finals MVP. We haven't won a title in over, 50 years? Let Becky Hammond and Draymond Green and everybody else lie to themselves and say you ain't get it done. We know what's going on. We know the real. Let me tell y'all something. My father always told me in life, the only thing that matters is the real people. Everyone else, you shouldn't worry about how they feel about you. So in your life, the real people could be your true friends, your kids, your siblings, your mother, your father, whoever. Those are the real people. Sometime in life, you may only need 3 to 5 real people to believe in you. Everybody else don't matter. When Brunson realizes that, only care about the real Knicks fans, bro. Becky Hammond, Draymond Green, a lot of the media, they ain't real Knicks fans, bro. They Knicks haters. They're waiting to say, I told you so. They are going to be the same people when we win the NBA Finals. If he doesn't win Finals MVP, they're going to try to hold that against him and say he didn't lead his team to a championship because he didn't win Finals MVP. Those are what fake Knicks fans and Knicks haters are going to say. Do we look at Jason Tatum different because Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP? People still think Jason Tatum is the best player on the Celtics. Bro, we don't care. Brunson, we don't care, bro. Win the finals. So, yes, Jalen Brunson last night played bad. Forget the 32. I don't care about the box score. He looked fatigued mentally and physically. He got out-bullied. They was throwing him around. Nobody stood up for him. He didn't stand up for himself. He played bad basketball last night. That's just the honest truth. OG Anunoby was the best player on the floor for the Knicks last night. I think he was like 9 for 12 or 9 for 13. Played great defense. OG 9 for 13. 3 of 7 from 3. 5 rebounds. Had a block shot. Had 2 block shots. And we went away from that. Jalen Brunson, 11 for 25. Brunson had 25 field goal attempts last night and had 32. OG had 13 field goal attempts last night and had 28. Cat, only 10 field goal attempts. What have I been telling y'all? Josh Hart should not have the same amount or more field goal attempts than Cat. It should be impossible. We have to get back to playing Knicks basketball, y'all. And Knicks basketball is ball movement, defense, defending the three-point shot, and running the offense through Karl Anthony Towns. That's what got us here. We cannot revert back to old habits. The Spurs had a great game plan, and it worked. They won a huge game last night. A huge game last night. On the road, in that building, that pressure, that intensity, that young team looked like the experienced team. We look like the inexperienced team. Once again, chat, I'm going to ask y'all, were the lights too bright for us in our own building? Mike Brown, you have to make adjustments. We have Diawara, we have Sohan. Give them some minutes to defend some of those guards. Cassu, Vassell, Harper, Champagnie at times are too physical and too aggressive for Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson. Try a bigger body. 2-3 minutes. Try a bigger body. You have to make adjustments. You have to. But our bench, think about it, y'all. Mitchell Robinson had no effect on the game last night. None. Shamit, no effect on the game last night. If guys like Clarkson and Brunson didn't hit just prayer 3-point shots, we'd have lost this game by double digits. Every play on offense looked like a broken play. I'm going to say it again. We looked like the inexperienced team last night. We looked like the young team, and the Spurs looked like the veteran team. Have to adjust. We have to get back to playing the style of basketball that got us here. That's running the offense through Cat, ball movement, and guys knocking down shots. Sham and Deuce, they missed too many wide open shots. Too many. Mikal Bridges, come on, bro. You had 0 points going into the fourth quarter. You committed 2 silly fouls in the first quarter. Right there, when I see Mikal Bridges commit those 2 fouls, I said, we in trouble. That right there was the start of the downfall, the first quarter. Even though we ended the second quarter great, right? I think we went into the half up maybe between 5 to 8, 9 points. When Mikal Bridges committed those 2 silly fouls and he couldn't play, that was the start of the downfall. We cannot revert back to one man, one band, one sound. Hopefully, right after the game, they didn't go straight home. Right into the film room. Don't even go to the locker room to take a shower. Hopefully, Mike Brown and Rick Brunson, after game 3 last night, right to the film room. Immediately. No showers. Leave your phones in the locker room. Right to the film room. I'm going to say it again, y'all. I hope Mike Brown and Rick Brunson and that coaching staff, right after game 3 last night, straight to the film room. Leave your phones in the locker room. No showers, no nothing. Straight to the film room. We're going to watch this whole game over. And we are going to break down why we lost this game. Forget the refs. They've been trying to cheat us. We are going to break down why we lost this ball game. Our bench been averaging 30 plus. They only had 22. Mikal Bridges been aggressive, averaging 14 to 18 points. Gave us 2 points. Josh Hart, tremendous on the boards. Tremendous on the boards. Energy. Last night, Josh Hart, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, no steals, no blocks, 2 turnovers. Jalen Brunson last night, 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers. 11 to 25 from the field. Only had 5 assists. There were times that De'Aaron Fox was on Karl Anthony Towns, and we did not get him the basketball. Remember, y'all, I'm watching it in real time. Miss me with the referees. Yeah, I'm a crybaby and a whine and a sore loser. But miss me with that. There were times De'Aaron Fox was on Karl Anthony Towns. Castle as well. Yes, Nostalgic Nick, I was going to go there. And it wasn't by mistake. I'm going to say it again. It wasn't by mistake. It wasn't on a switch. It wasn't on a pick and roll. And we did not get Cat the ball. I don't remember seeing Cat in the post one time. I don't remember seeing Karl Anthony Towns in the post one time last night. You cannot win like that. I said it the other day. I'm going to say it here. Last night, that game was very important. And I said, because this Spurs team has proved and shown they can win 3-4 games in a row. You have to be very careful. I said that, y'all. I said, I know it sounds crazy to be up 2-0 and it's desperation for you. I said it before the series started. I said the Spurs can make mistakes. The Spurs can get swept. The Spurs can lose this finals in 4, 5, 6, 7 games. No one's going to look at them no type of way. They're young. They're inexperienced. They have a young coach. They have a rookie. They have, I don't know how much rope. We don't have any of that. You have to get the job done. Last night was a must win. I said this, y'all. A must win. I said, because if you give this team confidence, I said it in the OKC series. I called that series beautifully. I said, those guards are explosive, aggressive, physical, and athletic. And you can't do nothing with them when they understand how good they are. Last night, they understood. You cannot allow this team to gain confidence as the series continues to go. You cannot. Last night was a must win. We now have a series, y'all. We now have a series. But what are we going to do? You can't be in the NBA Finals and think it don't supposed to be like this. Yeah, I'm a nut. I thought we was going to sweep them. I see somebody ask that in the chat. Yes, I thought we was going to sweep them. You know why? Because I'm a New Yorker and at times I'm an idiot. I got spoiled. We all got spoiled. We all got spoiled. The way we've been playing and looking, 13 games in a row, swept Cleveland, swept Philly, won the first 2 games in San Antonio. Of course, I thought we was going to sweep them. But I don't mind being wrong. This Spurs team is a good young team. You got to give them props. Last night, they came into our house and kicked our butts. Yeah, some of the fouls could have went our way. Yeah, the referees allowed them to be way more physical. But we can't let them punk us. Castle ran Jalen Brunson over. Nobody came to Jalen Brunson's side. Nobody pushed Castle. Get a tech. Show the fight. You push my teammate, I'll push you. Show something. Show something. That replay of Wembanyama basically pushing Brunson in the neck. Nobody came to his defense. They punked us. And you know what? The referee saw it. They said, we ain't giving y'all no calls. Y'all not even fighting for yourselves. Y'all know that motto. I'm not going to fight for you if you don't fight for yourself. I'm going to say it again. The referee said, why would we fight for you? You ain't even fighting for yourself. We watched Castle run over Brunson. We watched Wemby basically smack him in the neck and push him on the floor. Nobody came to Brunson's defense. Nobody. We got punked last night. But with all of that, y'all, here's the positive out of that. We only lost by 4. We only lost by 4. This is the NBA Finals, y'all. It's going to be scrappy. It's going to be physical. There's going to be some calls that you're not going to like. We got to play through it. Jalen Brunson, the leader, the captain, the best player on the team, he has to play better. He has to play better. Mike Brown, you got out-coached last night. You got out-coached last night. You got to come back tomorrow night, and you got to get the job done. Got to get the job done. Right into the film room. If I'm Mike Brown, if I'm Rick Brunson, call y'all families. Y'all ain't going to see him till after game 4. Yeah, game 4. Last night, if I'm Mike Brown and Rick Brunson, I'm telling the team, call your wives, your children, call your family, let them know we're staying here. I won't see y'all till after game 4. Yeah. Because now you're talking about one of the most important games in Knicks history. Of course, you have Clyde game 7 in the finals. But in this decade, in this finals for the Knicks, game 4 is the most important game in the past 30 years. Got to get the job done. Got to get the job done. Kudos to OG Anunoby. Hell of a game last night. To watch OG play that well and we couldn't get the job done, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. You cannot get that game from OG like that and lose. Castle, tremendous in the first half. Didn't do anything in the second half. You cannot lose that ball game. But we have another opportunity. Excuse me. We still up in the series 2-1. We still have a home game left. Got to protect home. Have to protect home. I said Knicks in 6. We have to protect home. We did our job. We won 2 in San Antonio. Y'all got to remember. Y'all have to remember. Spurs is a physical, low-key, dirty team. We have a little smoke with them. Y'all remember Brunson against Wembanyama. Brunson 61. Even though we lost that game, Wemby threw the ball in the stands. We beat them in the NBA Cup. There's some smoke here, y'all. And us as Knicks fans, us as Knicks, the players, don't ever forget that. Don't ever not think about that. This team don't like us. Stop playing around. Y'all got to start getting mentally tough. Last night, they were the more mentally tough team than us. They were the more physical team than us. They looked like the more experienced team than us. They looked like they were in San Antonio. Yeah. The lights got too bright for our own team in our own house, y'all. So I have to ask the chat before I get out of here. Few minutes. Big shout out to the chat. Big shout out to the members. Tonight, y'all know we'll all be up here. Knicks Rehab. Me, Fabian, and Flea, 8 o'clock. Tune in. But chat, I have to ask y'all, game 4, what adjustments does Mike Brown have to make? What adjustments does Jalen Brunson have to make? Let me see y'all in the chat, y'all. For me, Mike Brown, adjustment he has to make, you got to get more out of guys. You got to, listen, he pulled Deuce quick. Deuce only played 9 minutes. Deuce was bad. Deuce was bad. But give me 1 or 2 adjustments Mike Brown has to make. And give me the biggest adjustment Jalen Brunson has to make. Tomorrow night, while y'all engage into that, is tomorrow night a must-win for the Knicks or a must-win for the Spurs? I'm going to ask y'all again. Is tomorrow night, game 4, NBA Finals, at the Garden, at home for the Knicks, is it a must-win for the Knicks or is it a must-win for the Spurs? And if the Spurs win, y'all, and go back to San Antonio tied 2-2, how nervous would we be? How nervous, yo. We cannot lose this finals, y'all. We cannot. Big shout out NYC 0505. Thank you for your $10, my brother. You are 100% correct. They went away from Cat and the result is a loss. JB saw talk about Cat being finals MVP and said, hell no, LOL. Hey, NYC, I might have to agree with you with that. Jalen Brunson heard the rumors. He heard people talking. Who should win Finals MVP? And maybe because it wasn't a landslide, him, maybe that got into his head. I don't know. But Mikal Bridges in the bench has to come play. If Mikal Bridges gives us 10 points last night, we win the ball game, y'all. Think about that. Mikal Bridges only had 2 points. Played almost 30 minutes. If Mikal Bridges has 10 points last night, we win the ball game. I'm sorry. Mikal Bridges played 29 minutes last night. If he has 10 points, we win the ball game. So we have a lot of positive out of this. I mean, yes, the negative is we lost. We got bullied. We got outplayed. We got outmatched, right? We looked like the lights were too bright. We weren't ready for the moment. Emotions was running high. Can't believe I'm saying this, but our guys were a little nervous. The jitters was there. The stomach aches were there because the pressure is on. The whole city came out last night. The whole city came out last night. And our guys were nervous. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Wow. Big shout out Robert Barfield. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for gifting a member. Wow. He gifted a membership for AllBall Fabian Perspective. Also, chat, we have another YouTube channel, AllBall Fabian Perspective. That's also our YouTube channel. Y'all, so subscribe to that as well. Appreciate you, Robert Barfield. Thank you. Big shout out to all the members. Big shout out to all the chat. Hit that like button, share, like, subscribe. Become a member, y'all. Y'all see the Cash App, ABTV3. Y'all see the Instagram channel, AllBall TV 3_. Come on, y'all. Big shout out once again, Robert Barfield. Thank you for your $10. So yeah, man, tonight, y'all, Knicks rehab. The whole gang is going to be here. You got AllBall, you got Fabian, you got Flea. 8 p.m., Knicks rehab. We are in the building. We're going to have some topics to discuss. We're going to react to all the media talking about what happened last night. But let's see what happens, y'all. Game 4 tomorrow, a must-win for the Knicks or must-win for the Spurs? Get in that comment section. Let's engage, y'all. See y'all tonight, 8 o'clock. I hope everybody has a beautiful Tuesday. AllBall TV, Knicks rehab. We out, baby.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
Deja un like, comentario.
Y suscribe.